Hey everyone, in this video we're going to learn how to play Miams. Play tutorial. Okay. Let's learn how to play Miams. This tutorial exists thanks to Jules Massaud. Miams is a roll and write game where you must reach 50 hearts before your opponents by rolling dice and cleverly combining them with your power cards. In Miams, the active player rolls 5 dice to try to make the best fruit combination possible and earns hearts based on the result. The first player to collect 50 hearts triggers the end of the game. The player with the most hearts and stars wins. During your turn, roll your 5 dice to try to make one of the 6 fruit skewers shown on your player sheet. Pair 2 identical fruits, 3 of a kind, 3 identical fruits. Full house, 3 identical fruits and 2 other identical fruits. 4 of a kind, 4 identical fruits. Miams, 5 identical fruits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, roll all dice. Okay. Here we go. Each die features 5 different fruits and a cross. You can now validate a skewer or choose which dice to re-roll. You may re-roll once per turn, as many dice as you want. Crosses don't form skewers, but they can still be re-rolled just like any other die. Select these 2 dice to re-roll, then use the re-roll 2 dice action. Re-roll 2 dice, okay? You've selected your single re-roll. Your rolling phase is now over. You must choose which skewer to validate. You'll gain the number of hearts shown on the selected box plus any bonus displayed underneath. Select the pair 2 identical fruits, which will give you 2 hearts and a star. Note, you are not required to validate your highest combination. Okay. I think so. Then confirm this action with a yes to start the buying phase. Your earned hearts are marked at the bottom of your sheet. My sheet. Okay, reminder, when a player reaches 50 hearts, meaning all heart spaces at the bottom of their sheet are filled, it triggers the end of the game. The current round is completed so that all players have played the same number of turns. Here it is, it's blocked out there. You can also check here in your player info panel the total of your hearts and earn bonuses, okay? The different bonus types are explained later in this tutorial. Now that you've completed your rolling and scoring phases, it's time for the buying phase. You can now purchase one of the available cards, provided you can pay its cost in stars. The first card is always free. The others cost between 1 and 3 stars. Highlighted cards are those you can afford right now. Okay, those I can afford. These are highlighted. Okay. There are 3 types of cards. Permanent cards, the green ones. Their effect remains active until the end of the game. End of turn cards, the yellow ones. Their effect triggers each turn during your scoring phase. Okay. Scoring. Single-use cards, pink. You can discard these during your turn to use their one-time power. If you don't like the available cards, you can buy the top card of the deck instead for 3 stars. Okay, I can buy this one for 3 stars. Okay. But you can also choose not to buy a card and end your turn. It's time to choose which card to buy. Select this card to purchase it. It costs 1 star. Okay, that gives re-rolls. Oops, sorry. Okay, your turn is over. Okay. The card slides down, changing their prices, and a new one is drawn to refill the market. Now it's your opponent's turn. Oh, they got 3. At the end of their rolling phase, your opponent rolled a cross. Each cross rolled allows the other players to mark 1 box on their sheet. Okay, allows the other players to mark, so we can mark something on our sheet. When you mark a box on your sheet, you do gain the bonus shown underneath, but you don't gain the hearts from that box. There are 3 types of bonuses. Stars, you can see down here. As we've seen, stars let you buy cards during your buying phase. At the end of the game, each unspent star is worth 1 extra point. Reroll. These can be spent during your turn to gain 1 additional reroll. So this blue one. Red dice, right here. Okay, this can be spent before your rolling phase to add the red die to your roll. Note on the red die that the cross face is replaced by a marshmallow right here. The marshmallow is a wild that can substitute for any fruit. You'll also gain 3 stars once you've marked or circled all the boxes in the first column. I circled all the boxes in the first column. Okay. Oh, here, up here. Mark the straight box. It will give you 1 star. Notice that it also increases the skewers of value. Next time you validate a straight, it will give you 6 hearts instead of 5. So cross this, and then you see 6. Your opponent's turn is over. It's our turn again. You and your opponent will keep alternating turns until one of you fills all 50 hearts at the bottom of your sheet. Then finish the round so everyone has played the same number of turns. Finally, add up all hearts and stars. The player with the highest total wins the game. If you exceed 50 hearts, you gain 1 star for each extra heart. Thank you for following this tutorial for Miams. If you have any questions or comments about this tutorial, feel free to contact Jules Massaud. Huge thanks to Ben for the illustrations, the KYF edition team for publishing the game, and Nico KYF for developing it on Boardgame Arena. Have fun playing. All right. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone.